Hello everyone. Our lesson today is on creativity, and this is level 1 listening and speaking exam. I'm going to explain to you how to answer activity 2. Now, in activity 2, as you can see, you have up to 30 minutes to do this activity. This activity will be recorded. Give a short talk to a group about a creative activity. Your talk should last 5 to 10 minutes. As you can see, I have underlined the important words for you, so you can see what the question is about. So you are going to do what? Give a talk. To who? To a group of people. About what? About a creative activity. How long is the activity? 5 to 10 minutes. And then you have to introduce yourself and tell the group, number 1, this is point number 1, where you are from. Number 2, how long you have lived in the UK. Tell the group at least 2 points about any of the following. So the minimum you have to speak about is 2 points, but you can of course explain more points to the group. So tell the group at least 2 points about what? As you can see, a creative hobby or activity you do, a creative hobby or activity you would like to do, something you have created or made, how creative activities can be beneficial. Beneficial means useful. You can use the space to make notes. You will be assessed on giving information on the topic. So in the exam, the teacher is going to assess you. It's going to correct your work. But how? So the teacher is going to check, as you can see, these points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. First, the teacher is going to check, number 1, do you really give information on the topic, which is creativity? The structure of the talk, how do you start your talk and how do you finish your talk? And this is the introduction and the conclusion, or the beginning and the end of the talk, and the points you speak about in the talk. So this is what we call the structure of the talk. Do you give information clearly? Do you speak clearly? Do you, for example, speak fluently? Do you make mistakes, or maybe you don't make mistakes? Is your pronunciation clear? And using correct grammatical structures. Are your sentences, correct? Are your words correct? Of course, you don't have to speak perfectly, and give correct 100% correct grammar. It's okay if you make some mistakes in your sentences. Pronunciation and intonation. So again, intonation, your voice going up or down. Pronunciation, is your speaking clear or not clear? The pace of the talk. Pace is the speed. Do you speak slowly or very slowly? Do you speak quickly or very quickly? I think the important thing is you have to speak naturally, not too fast, not too slow. This is the plan. As you can see, I made notes for you here. So before you speak, the teacher is going to ask you to make notes. So you think, you write the ideas down, and when you are ready, you can start your talk. Remember, you can use your dictionary. So I am going to give a talk on a creative activity. These are the ideas. The ideas are like short sentences. So I have to I have to speak about my name, my country, how long I have been in the country for, and then I'm going to speak about gardening as a creative activity, gardening now. So what I do, I weed the garden, I fertilize the lawn is the grass, I cover the pond, I trim the plants, I cut the plants, I protect trees. In the future, what's my creative activity in the future? I paint. For example, I love painting. So what do I do to, paint? I select the right tools and paints. I prepare the walls. I mix and apply paint. I use varnishes and sealants. So this is a plan. I made notes, as I said, maybe short sentences, or maybe sometimes you only write words. You don't have to write sentences. It's better not to write sentences, basically. Some students do. It's okay. The teacher is not going to look at your plan anyway, The important thing is the talk. So this is the answer. I gave you a sample answer, and this is basically, a level 1 answer. So I have underlined the conjunctions which join sentences only, and I highlighted the level 1 words in blue. So this is how you should speak as a level 1 student. So as you can see, I have got here the paragraphs 1, 2, paragraph 1 you introduce yourself, paragraph 2 you introduce your topic and the 2 main ideas, and then you explain the first idea, you explain the second idea, and then the conclusion is the end of the talk. I made it easy for you, so you can start like this. My name is Mohammed and I am doing a level 1 course on listening and speaking. I am from Lebanon and I have been living in the UK for 10 years. So you can see have been living is present perfect continuous. I highlighted this in blue for you. Introduce your topic and the 2 main ideas. Today I am going to give a brief talk on a creative activity or a creative hobby which I do, and a creative hobby which I would like to do. So this is, you introduce the ideas. You remember when I explained the structure of the talk, I said we have got the beginning of the talk, the end of the talk, and in the middle you have at least 2 ideas, but you can speak about more. So let's go to the first idea. First, I would like to talk about my creative hobby, which is gardening. At the weekend, I spend an exciting day in my garden where I weed the garden and then fertilize the lawn with a natural fertilizer. Also, I cover my favorite pond with a mat to protect my golden fish. I occasionally trim plants to make them beautiful and short, and I protect fruit trees in winter using a plastic or a metal mesh. So as I said, I highlighted the level 1 words in blue and I underlined the conjunctions so you can see how you should speak in your level 1 exam. Of course, this is activity 2, and first this is like you are telling the listener, like this is the first idea, the first point you are going to speak about, and then all this paragraph is about what? Explaining the first idea, which is about gardening. Of course, your plan, and then this is the paragraph about the plan. Everything you speak in your exam is about the plan. You plan, after this you start speaking. So this one is this paragraph, and this paragraph, the first paragraph and the second one and the third one and the fourth one. Now all these paragraphs are about what? How you speak in your exam. Now second point. Second, I am going to learn how to paint walls and create charming colors in my house. Of course, if you don't want to use to learn, it's okay. You can say I'm going to paint walls and create charming colors in my house. I am really enthusiastic about knowing the different types of tools and paints. Moreover, moreover means like and, but moreover is a formal conjunction. It joins words, it joins sentences here. Moreover, I should learn how to prepare wools by sanding them until they are smooth. The biggest challenge for me is how I can mix and apply paint effectively and how I can use varnishes and sealants to create a better finish. And then we come to the end. You can say to the audience or to the group or to the students who are listening to you, thank you for listening. Do you have any questions? So I have to say to you, thank you for listening. This is the end of the recording of activity 2 and best of luck.